Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the T? Siyahlazia.
Guys, let's just unpack on this case that I've been doing. Is family that was actually deleted in 2021 on Christmas Day. I've worked with one of the persons here on this case. This is actually his uncle, guys. And this guy that I worked with, this particular man, Enoch Ndo, that was sentenced yesterday. I did his video about 3 weeks ago. I will also link it on the description. He killed his family, right? 7 of his family members. So this guy that I know, Mina Oputubake, actually about who died there, the wives and the children. Imagine only one child survived on the day on this particular incident. So he deleted all 7 of them. And he was still talking in court. He talks in court and talks. 3 weeks ago, he was performing. He had so much drama. He was acting like he's crying, and the person wasn't crying. And you know, Guti, he was working for the government. This person, there was nothing wrong with him. At some stage, they wanted to try him for Guti. Maybe he is mad. He's not fine, and he's actually fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's silly, this guy. And the reason why he deleted all his 7 members of his family is because they were staying in his dad's house. About 50 something, busy fighting. I even said, Guti, watch out for yourselves, guys. This thing of fighting for houses and stuff like that, those things are crazy. Bugabanjo Enoch, what he did, deleting his own family members in Ganzaputwake, cause he greedy and cause uyahlangala ikhanda ufuna ukuthi inganzaputwake iphume. My colleague actually lost 2 brothers there. Is that nice? It's not nice. And their mother is still alive. No mama loses 2 children, grandchildren, wives of these guys. And I had just met one of the guys. He came from Venda to our office in Sentin in September before his deletion in December. That's not nice, guys. That's not right. So this one was very, very personal and for me. You would say, but I know these people. Like, how crazy is this? So he was sentenced. Yeah, brothers on a performance on a drum. They waited actually over 4 years for him to be convicted. This guy, he's silly. This guy, the way he's so silly. At some stage when he started going to court, he used to make more drama, and then until they said, "I'm coming, I get correct. Let's take him to hospital." No, it turns out there's nothing wrong with him, and also he worked. This guy, there was nothing wrong with him. He was always threatening them. Something. That is why, guys, stuff that's not yours, don't dwell or concentrate on those things. Leave, run. It's very, very crazy. Malume, actually, they will come and be like, you understand? This is not the first story, but crazy things like that. And you know what's crazy about those things is mostly grandchildren are the ones that suffer. In this case, I say yes, event. So everything happened to them in Thohoyandou court. It's like Judge Chidada was waiting, was like, oh, but when we've rehearsed and be like, he wasn't mincing his words. He was just like, you know what, this is exactly what's gonna happen with you. Uzobolela ejele, you. On all 7 counts, he was the judgment was actually handed over 3 weeks ago when I made the other video that I'm going to link. So on all the counts, he was found guilty. But obviously, I mean, all the counts are not going to be the same. The first count, I think, Utole, life imprisonment, and it's a lot, guys. 7 people. They will say things like, okay, it's also life imprisonment. This is why, even on Senzo Meyiwa's case, you find that accused number 5, unama cases where he was told to know it's 6 life sentences, things like that. So it's the same, la Enoch. Kahle 7, even him. I don't understand of 15 years. How is that even going to help? But if I never seen 6 life sentences, you don't come out. And his entitlement, guys, is beyond. There was a time where he was shouting often, and then he was looking at his family. Most of the family members there, I think I saw like 20 or 30, including my colleague was there. And the colleague is actually the spokesperson of Fatuan, spokesperson of the family. It's crazy, guys. He lost 2 brothers. I'm just like, when Upi's often, like he's correcting the courts. I'm just like, no. You know, they ignored him, no? They didn't care about him. Oh, Judge Tokomelani Chidada did not mean anything. He was prepared. I mean, we had 3 weeks anyways. He was reading these things in his office. He was just like, example you don't run around deleting people. This is my house in Liagiti. I grew up here. And so what? And you could have just told them properly. Like I said 3 weeks ago, you could have just told them properly. You know what, guys? Move out of my mother's house properly. Like the men, your nephews properly. No, see, delete them with their wives and children. You are crazy. Around count 4, count 5, he started banging the chairs there and stuff. And some board where he's sitting, you know. He'll never stop screaming, guys. I'm just like, you knew what was going to happen. Why didn't you know about the consequences of Mdalanje? I mean, and then he was crying. I was like, he's doing those like, what's gonna change if you bang things and perform and have crazy drama? No, silly this guy. The family wasn't actually happy about the judgment because the actual sentencing of him. They just feel the judge was lenient, sort of. I also feel like that. Remember, I said, no, man, you were supposed to get like 7 life sentences. So that he never comes out at all. He never see the light, you know. Where he belongs in prison. So my thing is that the family was actually not that happy about that, but they were just saying, you know what, they'll rather have him there forever, you know. So they're hoping to uhlala lapha forever because he can't do this again. And he's the same person who Judge Chidada was actually saying, Lona, he was telling people around where they stay in that village, so it was premeditated, guys. He knew for months. And for me, yes, as well. He was telling them, otherwise, in fact, because on the judgment 3 weeks ago, they did say he could have handled this better, you know. He could have just told them properly, you know what, guys, I'm not actually playing. These childish games that we are playing. Can you just leave my house? I think they would have left because the other 2 brothers, Laba, money if you had, but no matter, but could have they stay, do their mother or rent or do anything. Also, you see, like, you know. So one of the family members was just saying, man, the sentence. But I just feel good. He will never come out, guys. I mean, but they're not happy. They're not, and I get it, you know, because Bavile Bambone doing this thing again and again. His performance. So it's actually 15 years and 1 life imprisonment, which the family thinks is not enough. I agree, guys. Tabanga, guys, one of the deceased, right, was heavily pregnant, just about to give birth in a few days. He knew all of these guys. I mean, you're into Babona, Bantu. But see, sometimes what he used to do, but you can see with this drama also, ne? He used to just stand in the streets and be calling out their names. Like, guys, why? As family members, how do you do this to your brother, to your late brother's children? Who even does that? And grandchildren, for that matter. So anyway, it was 8 lives, guys. It's not 7 members. Guys, Enoch Ndo is very, very selfish and entitled. You know, when the judge was giving out, like counting all the counts and just giving judgment and saying everything, he was busy. Remember, I said good. He was busy saying often. Also, the one child. Remember, there was one child who survived and who's now an orphan, basically, because of this guy. It's craziness. Nah, he kept on saying he's an orphan. Screaming as in Kotsi, una 50 something rupees we are color out we often. Like honestly, but like who cares about that? When you actually deleted 7 people, why would you care about such things? We want to how entitled and selfish this guy is. We not know his performances. We kept on interrupting, and you know how it is in court. When you're just supposed to be given judgment, the judge will be like, you must rise and you must stand up. He refused, guys, to even stand up. Even the police went to try and pick him up. He refused. Guys, it's a lot, eh? And they thought maybe the lawyers, defense will try and get an appeal maybe or something going forward. But how the media, when they went to speak to them, they were not interested because they saw good time. We are done here. We must just forget as well and move on with our lives. Yeah, so so he's serving his sentence. We convicted deleter, basically. So we end there with him, guys. Thank you so much for always supporting me on What's the Tea. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much, guys. It's hand over.